Hey, if you want to increase FPS in the Battlefield 6, I'm going to quickly show you how we can do that. First of all, take a look in the right upper corner. Currently, I've got around 118 or 128 FPS per second. So let's start from changing settings. We have to go to the options, and we are going to start from the graphic settings. We have to open the graphics quality settings, and we have to basically decrease all the quality options. So texture, filtering, mesh quality, and it actually depends on your card, but I will recommend you to go for the low or the medium. So let's start from the texture quality. Let's go for high. Texture filtering, let's go for the low. Mesh quality low. Terrain quality low, definitely. Undergrowth quality low. Effects, let's go for the low. Another one and another one. That's basically everything we have to set to the low. There's also option with shadow filtering, and the shadows go with PCF. Reflection set to low. Screen space reflection low. Post process quality, let's set with the low. Screen space also turn it off completely. And we've got also objects amount, let's go with the low. As you can see, when I'm gonna take a look on the right upper corner, my FPS rise from 128 into 158, so it's over 30 frames per second. Now, when we go back from the graphics quality settings, we have to go for the advanced graphics settings. And first of all, decrease resolution scale for 50%. I will also recommend you to turn off dynamic resolution scale, turn off anti-aliasing, upscaling technique, and definitely turn on NVIDIA frame generation. So this one actually uses AI to add some additional frames into our gameplay. And I will also decide to turn off future frame rendering because it's gonna give you an like additional input lag. Let's take a look. Right now I've got over 240 frames per second. So we just simply rise with those settings for around 110 frames per second. But you can still improve your performance. You can just simply go with the field of view and also decrease for like 90. By the way, in my case, the 90 was the default range, but when you go for the like 120, as you can see now, you can see more things on the screen, but it will decrease your performance because it's basically rendering right now more texture. So go for like 90 or even 85, you will see less, but you will actually get more FPS. And I can also recommend you to turn off options like weapon motion blur, word motion blur. In some cases, you can also try to decrease full screen resolution. If you play on the lower resolution, then you will also get more FPSs. And I will also recommend you to turn off the vertical sync. And that's basically everything. Right now I've got 245 frames per second from 128, and everything is much smoother. Of course, the graphic is worse, but if you have, not that good PC, yeah, I will definitely try to turn off all of those settings that I just showed you, or basically decrease some settings to get like really smooth and pretty good looking gameplay. So I hope you found it useful. If you have some additional tips, you can also leave them in the comments. Also, you can remember to update your graphic drivers. It will probably also increase your FPS slightly. But yeah, that's everything for this video. I hope you find it useful.